Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, here with our down the drain map, and the roof is almost complete. Almost complete. It has been five months to the day. 5 months since the last episode. So yeah, remember each cycle is 30 days, so yeah, 5 months to the last day, and yeah, it's almost complete. There were a few things I had to do to get it working though, because I completely forgot that you can only build 2 high, you can't build 3 high. So I've had to put in these little platforms here, just a little tiny bit of scaffolding on either side, and that's allowed us to get up to do things, and then they can get to the set and they can build everything. I could have just done it in one place and they would have built everything, but I did it in all the places because why not? Why not? And in fact, we can probably remove them now, but I might just leave them because they're not important. So we have this here, and we need to make it into food, because this is going to be the food area. Speaking of food, actually, I did have to pause some houses. So I paused, we've gone back down, we're down to 182 at the moment, because the food ran out. It just almost completely ran out. So I was like, need to deal with that. So yeah, we've dealt with the food, we've put the food in there. So what I want to do is I want to get in food in all these places. Obviously, we want to unlock these. We need the aquatic farmhouse. Let's unlock the aquatic farmhouse as well. Boom, there you go. Right, we've got 41,000 science. We're good for science. We can use the Dutch windmills as well to produce flour. So. But we've got plenty of connections. I've run the power line all the way along here. This is all connected to the power system. This is all connected to the power system as well, so we can just put things on top of this and it will transfer power, so we can easily get power around. We may have to go up and over or around and do some things up here with stuff, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not all that fussed about it. We also need to figure out where I'm going to move the district centre to. Can't really put it in the centre there because I've kind of blocked it off now. So that might have to live. It might go in a corner somewhere. It might go in one of the corners somewhere. Probably might even put it up here. Don't know. It doesn't really matter. Because we have the mod that moves all the beavers around for their houses. It doesn't matter. The only problem is that they've had to travel a fair distance for food. So anyone that lives over here and works over here, working here, has to come along to here to get any food. So we want food storage everywhere, and we want water storage everywhere. And yeah, however, when it comes to food storage, we don't actually want to put the food everywhere, because we have the packing plant, don't we? Yes, we have the packing plant, which if you mix all the foods together in a bit of paper, you get the mix, the top one there. So you mix all the foods together and you get the mix, and then beavers can eat that, and it will give them nutrition for everything, I believe. So we might just do that. We might just have a single storage with that and just have food go everywhere. So we're going to need more paper as well, because that's going to be important. We've got 3.7 thousand paper, which is nice. We've got 4.8 thousand explosives, and I think we're full. We are full on explosives. So if we choose to detonate the entire map, we probably could now. So yeah. That's a good thing. That's fantastic. I've had to re-enable this as well because we ran out of wood at one point. We ran out of logs, so yeah. And then bots are needed as well. So I want to get some metal blocks going. So I suppose I should re-enable these here, but I need to get the food going because we need more beavers. So let's just concentrate on the food, shall we? Let's just do that. So okay. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of this farm here. Goodbye. Okay, because these ones, if I scroll down, cannot reach inside here, so they won't plant anything in here, because I don't want to plant anything yet. What I want to do is I want to do under to that one as carrots, and then we're going to do sunflower, and then we're going to do cattail, spaded duck, potatoes, and grain. All like that. There you go. And that should be every everyone's taken. So the only places where they're not taken is where they've got the building area. So yeah, so that's all nice and done even there. And in the center here, I have done the whole left right with the post, so it evens out everything. So we've got the same amount of. We should have the same amount of crops in every single line. Maybe with a small exception of the 2 water crops. They might have 1 extra row of each one, but yeah, everything should be good and fantastic and wonderful. So we get those all planted by going up on top, and now that's done. That's done. So actually, no, it's not. No, it's not. I had to put in some paths because we had to get to the edges to build platforms. So I need to fix that for our cattail. Oop, and oop, there we go. I think that's done. Now let's come down some more so I can have a quick look. See if there's any other places that's missing crops. No, everything looks good. The paths, that's ladders, so we're good with paths. These are the bits where the platforms go up. So that would be why we've got a couple here and a couple here. So yeah. Okay. So put them up to the roof. Okay. So we need to put in some farms that can reach the corners. Now we know, so long as the farm is somewhere near this entrance or that entrance, they can reach all the corners. That's not a problem. So I think we're going to put farms in the center and farms on the edges. And that should be able to cover everywhere. Maybe, perhaps. Let's find out. So let's get some efficient farmhouses. We put them on the edge here. So how about we put in I kind of want to save the edges here for like power stuff, so maybe just put them in the center. Now, what if we just did that, and then same over here? And I selected this farm here and went down, so you can get all of these 2 rows here and a little bit of that. So you can reach all of these areas. So let's select you. You can reach the corners. Next one. You can't reach corners. Okay, so the outside 2 can't, and the inside. So this one can't quite reach this corner, but all of these can reach this corner, and all of those can reach that corner. So that's fine. So then we want to do. I'm not sure if I want to like double this up and go. So you all do grain. That would be a waste. Yeah. So let's do. We'll just do every other one. Wheat, potatoes, wheat, potatoes, wheat. That seems like a fair way of doing it. So we've got 3 of each. And then over here we'll do the same. So we'll do carrot, sunflower, carrot, sunflower, carrot, and sunflower. And they don't only do that. So this sunflower guy won't only do sunflower. If there are no sunflowers to harvest, they will go and harvest other crops. So they'll go and harvest the carrots that are nearby. I was going to say the wheat and potatoes, but they can't reach the wheat and potatoes. So yeah, so they will go and harvest the other stuff. So, and then the aquatic farmhouses we'll put in the center, come up to the top, and they're going to go here. I guess we're going to have less of these. So we'll double them up like that. And then what I'll do is click this one, scroll down. Yep, you can reach all the way to that corner, but not quite there. You can reach everywhere completely. Okay, so you're going to do STHedgehog, because that's on that side. And you're going to do cattail because that's on this side. And we've got a little gap in between, and we can put stuff in. You know, whatever we feel like. Okay, so that should plant all the crops. Okay? Yeah, okay. So let's unpause the game. Let's let that build and do its thing. They'll build these first anyway, so then they'll get these done. And we need more beavers for these as well. So we're going to need more beavers just in general. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the crops get put in first. I'm going to up all the workplaces here to be slightly higher in general, because we want to make sure food is important. We don't want other buildings to shut down before food does. because that's important. What I'll do is I'll get all the food just planted, because the carrots and sunflowers, they can just eat raw. They don't need processing. So we can do carrots and sunflowers just fine without an issue. We can get those running, and that will give us some extra food coming in. And then we can turn off our old farm system and switch over to all the stuff up here. I should also put in some storage for the things as well. That's a definite. So let's get a couple of large warehouses going. I'm thinking just one for each crop. Like one for each raw crop, I should say. So I'll put you there and you down there. Like that. So you're going to be, so we'll start there. And you're going to be, well, not berries, not bread, carrots. Sunflower. You are going to be cattail. They can't eat cattail raw, but yeah, you're going to be spaledoc. You're going to be potatoes. Yep, potatoes. No, that's bread. That's bread. That's not potatoes. Potatoes are up here. And you're going to be wheat. Yeah. So they need to store some of the things there. Now we don't have chestnuts. So chestnuts we have here. Sorry. So we don't have chestnuts available in this system here. So we're going to have to import the chestnuts, which is not a problem. But I don't know if that's enough chestnuts. We're always low on chestnuts. It doesn't seem like we've got enough of them at all. So I feel like I'm going to need to plant more chestnuts. And I might just get rid of these two here. Not replant them. And just make these chestnuts. Here. So, yeah. And then we've got the gatherers here and here. We can put more gatherers for them because we can get rid of some of the wood choppers. Wood is not an issue. I feel like these two as wood is absolutely not an issue at all. So these three running for the wood will be fine. Get some more chestnuts. Yeah, and I need to do it kind of now. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it now. So we'll. That's not trees. Let's try trees again. So don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. So yeah, we've got so much storage of wood. That's the thing. We got like 10,000 storage of wood. So yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good for wood. And we can always put more in. We've got stuff over here. We've got space over here. If we need more wood, we can always put more wood in here. When it comes to the mines, you've all kind of agreed that we can put in extra mines. I'm going to put in another 3, so we have 4 of them, just so we get loads of metal. But as I said, I'm not going to do that until I've built the bot places. So I'm going to leave that. Right now we're just focusing on food. Food is the important part. So let's just get the food going and running and working. And then we'll clear this out here. We'll plant chestnut trees in here when they're done. To get us some more chestnuts. The maples and the pine resin are fine. The maples there. See, there's no chestnuts in there. Pine resin's fine. We're not using that much pine resin. So, yeah. I'm going to unpause one of you as well and get you actually running so that you can get some more metal blocks. Because we're going to need them. We're going to need them. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, let's come back once the crops have all been planted. Because they're going. And the beehives will obviously speed up the process as well. So the beehives, I think, double the process. So we haven't just got this one row, it's sort of 2 rows because the beehives are doubling it. So yeah, okay. So let's come back once we have, basically once these storehouses, I would like these 2 storehouses to be full. Okay, well, I feel like a little bit of a plum. I put cattails in that here, didn't I? Not potatoes. Fixed. Fixed. It is now potatoes. Don't worry. And I don't know why I've done it that way. I should have done grain on the outside and potatoes here. But it doesn't matter. However, an observation that I was not aware of. Sunflowers require 2 height. Sunflowers are a crop that require 2 height. 2 spaces above them. They will not plant them under the bridges. Because if we go up by 1 more, oh, they will not plant them under there because technically these bridges take up the whole space. So yeah, didn't know that. well, I guess we're not going to have all of the sunflowers planted, which is a bit of a problem, if I'm honest with you, because sunflowers are terrible. They take 5 days to grow, and they produce 2 sunflowers, and beavers eat them so much it's unbelievable. Just so much it's unbelievable. But yeah, so we've been harvesting all these here already. This has gone through. This is like the second phase of crops that's gone through here, and as you can see, we have 34 sunflower seeds. It's just awful. It really is. So what I might do is I might swap these crops around as well as swapping these around. We can't exactly swap these around. It doesn't matter about these. This is not important. But I might put the sunflowers to the edge here because they can then get crops on the edge there because we have 2 gaps here. We don't have any overhang, so we can get a little bit more sunflowers. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let us cancel all of this here. And we're putting sunflowers up to here. And then I might even put in another row of carrots along here because we can't plant the sunflowers anyway. We might as well use it for carrots. Mightn't we? Might as well. Might as well. So, yeah. Okay. So we'll let them get going again. And swap them over, which would be nice. Still waiting for these to be built. It's taken a long time because I don't have any builders. Obviously, when we open these up, beavers come along and want to go in these places, and the builders are all set to low priority. So we get no beavers in here, none of our science because they're all over here doing stuff. I have disabled the dynamite and the paper because we just don't need it anymore. I might also just disable all this in here because I don't feel like we need right now to be running all this. Like that. There we go. Okay, and we'll leave 1 metal running. That's fine. This will eventually run out of treated planks and gears. We've got 4,600 gears and we've got 3,000 treated planks. I think we're going to be okay for a little while. You know, it's 1.8 hours ago, so but I think just for a little while we'll probably be fine. The mine will probably be okay for a little bit. And then you can do that. Technically, we could start more of these smelters up because we do have a load of scrap stored. Like we're full on scrap actually, so I could restart them, but I need to get more. I need more beavers. I need more beavers before we can do anything. So let's sort the food out, and then let's unlock some more houses. I might start a few of the houses up now. Go back to where we were before, because we should be good. We should be good for this now. We got more. We got more, so we should be good. Okay. Okay, let's let it go. Okay, food switched over, so we now have all of our sunflowers actually growing, and it is slightly less than it was before, but they can't grow here anyway, so there's no point in putting them there. And then we just carrots. Got some extra carrots going on there, so that's fine. If I'd have realised that, actually, that wouldn't have made any difference. I couldn't have rotated these around anyway because they still didn't have any height, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So sunflowers gain knowledge. Sunflowers require 2 height. So yeah. Also, I was having a quick look in here, and I've noticed that big recipe at the top only requires 1 sunflower seed, which is nice because, as I said, sunflowers are they just get consumed so quickly. Requires 2 of everything else. So yeah. The other recipes down the bottom, obviously, you can do different recipes with them. I don't need to make all of them. If I make the top one, that's the 15 food. And the 15 food is the 15 food here. So you see we've got 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15. Boom. There you go. So that one thing will fill all of them up. You can do the other ones. You get 3 from so they eat the second recipe down. They eat that and they will gain carrots, grilled potatoes and bread. So here. So they're getting carrots, grilled potatoes and bread, which should be 5 happiness, but it says it does three food types. The first one says 15, that one says 3. That should be 5. That should be 5. Yeah. Not sure why. I think that number's just wrong. Or maybe it makes 15 of them. Maybe that's what it does. It makes 15 of them. But I'm sure it will give you the happiness of all of them there. We'll have to test it. We'll have to build a packing plant and just get it doing its thing. However, it does require grilled potatoes, grilled chestnuts, grilled STHedgehog, bread, and cattail crackers. So we need to process all the food, and maple pastries. We need to process all the food already before you pack it. So it's not like you takes all the raw food and makes it magically for us. So that's cool. However, we have now raw food running, which is nice. We don't have any sunflowers, but so we have that. I've disabled all the food over here, so these are all going to shut down, and then once they do, we will get rid of these farms over here, which will be fine. And then we need to do the next stage, which is water. Yes, we're going to need water. So I've been thinking about this, and I've been thinking about how I want to do it, and I've kind of come to the conclusion that maybe it's going to be easier than I have been making it out to be. I've been trying to figure out how to get like stuff in here and do the bits pieces and that, and do that. So why don't we put pumps in here, and they're not going to be evened out. They're not going to be, you know, we could put 3 pumps in here and then block the whole way off. We don't want to do that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to just put in pumps down one side like this, and have water stored the other side, and then do the same here, the same here, and the same here. And then that's the water for this food, for this housing. And then that's the water for this housing. And then on top of the housing, perhaps, we could put in the storage for food. We only need one storage. We only need one storehouse. One large storehouse just somewhere. So we could just stick it on top of one of it. Or we could put in multiple little ones and build ladders going up to the houses. I'm sure we could do that as well if we wanted to. Have ladders going up, but I don't know, we'll figure that one out. That's not a problem. We just need some form of storage for food. So all the beavers that come from this house, when they wake up in the morning, they'll go and get food, and they can go to there, get the packing part, and come. I don't know if they're going to decide at some point, oh, actually, I feel like just having carrots today, so I'm going to go and travel all the way to get carrots. So if they do, we'll probably put all of the foods on top. But I feel like having the water stored here in the smaller containers, so it's going to be these ones here, would be the easiest way. So we're going to have however many we can fit in here, which is going to be what, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we're going to have 6 in there, which is obviously 6 here, and then 6 small storages, and then we'll have the same here, and the same here, and the same here. So yeah, I think that'll work. So that means we need to build platforms. Many platforms. Many platforms. So let's go. I'm going to pause the game for a moment because I need to put these platforms in, but I also need to not build that way. I also need to remove some. Let's do this and that, and this and that. And then let's just go with that way. Yeah, okay. Well, actually, we don't need that whole back row. We don't need that whole back row. So we'll just get rid of that whole back row. Then the same here. There's no point in building taking the other, like the every. What I'm trying to say here, brain work, is that there's no. We'll put them in like this. There's no point in filling the gaps in between them because no beavers can get down there anyway. So they might as well just sit like that. Okay. Oop. Oop. And boop, boop. There we go, like that. Okay. And then we'll have a ladder come up here in the center. We can just face that way because we're not going to really care about getting underneath. We can always get underneath anywhere else if we want to. So let's just remove those. Boop. Okay, and then we'll put the ladder in there. There. There we go. Right. Oop. That'll be fine. I could put ladders on the other end down as well. I don't think I need to. If we ever need to get out here, it's going to be fine. We'll just run a path underneath. So, yeah, I think we'll be fine there. And then we put in the water storage all the way around. Like this. So, Yeah. Oh, come on, brain. Come on, come on. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay. And that'll be the water storage. So, yeah, there we go. We'll get that built as well. And then I think I will be ready for actually turning off our, or turning on all the houses and get those going. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, and we can get all those built and we'll get the pumps pumping. And then we can remove this and remove this housing and re-enable some of these and get the beavers all moving out. And we should be good for doing that. And whilst when this is all built and all done here, we'll also get some food stuff going on here. So, okie dokie. Go beavers, do more building. Might have to re-enable the plank factories, or at least some of them. Let's enable half of them. There you go. But okie dokie. So we shall leave this on here. We shall come back next time, and we will continue expanding. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're so close. We're so close to being able to get bots. I'm holding off. I'm purposely holding off. We could get them done now, but I'm purposely holding off. I kind of want to get everything like done and sorted, and then once they've all done the thing, they've all worked hard for it, then we get the bots and they'll go and live a life of luxury when the carousel place gets made, or the entertainment district. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Until then, as always, have fun.